So my favorite Middle Eastern city is Dubai, obviously, because it is a city full of so many nationalities and has so much to offer. I visited almost every single Middle Eastern city except Iraq, well, the country Iraq. I love everything because I love every Middle Eastern city because each one has its own taste and flair. My favorite, other than Dubai, will definitely be Doha, Qatar, because so many of my friends live there. One of the best countries in Middle East for food is Kuwait, my home country, and you'll find some of the best dishes like something called Kuwaiti biryani, which is biryani made the Kuwaiti way. It's a little bit less spicy and has a bit more of Arabic spices. Hi, I'm Ebraheem and you're watching me on Mashville, Middle East. One of my favorite trips was a trip that I took to Egypt, which is to Sharm el-Sheikh, which is a beautiful city on the sea. We stayed at a resort, and it's one of the most beautiful experiences I experienced in the Middle East. The most thing I like about the Middle East is the culture, and almost every Middle Eastern city is very safe. You always feel you're amongst family, you're protected, and especially in Dubai, I never worry about my safety in Dubai because no matter what time of day, no matter what time of the year, you're always safe in the city. One of the most important tourist attractions to visit in Dubai is exactly where we're here now, which is the Besties Cafe at El Sif. El Sif is a heritage mall, so basically it's like a strip plaza that has a lot of beautiful Dubai heritage spots, and everything is very authentic here. The most important shopping place in Dubai is the Dubai Mall because you have every single brand in the world there, and it's definitely a vibe. One of the most amazing adventures I tried in Dubai was Skydive Dubai. I was always scared to go skydiving, but I heard so many great things about skydiving. It's one of the most safest skydiving experiences in the world. So I said, you know what, if I'm gonna do skydive, it has to be in Dubai. It was scary, but in the same time, I felt that I finally faced my fears, and it was absolutely amazing. One of my favorite places to socialize in Dubai is in D3 because you have a lot of talent that's in D3, a lot of designers, a lot of architects, and it's just my vibe, and it's very nice during the winter because you have a lot of outdoor seatings, a lot of cafes. So some top restaurants that with Middle Eastern cuisine is one is called 3 by Eva. They're literally our neighbor in Al Wasl. So Forever Rose is there. Then in front of Forever Rose, the 3 by Eva is there. So it's very like authentic home cooking, and it's one of my favorite Middle Eastern spots. Quite an amazing story is that each Middle Eastern country has its own culture and own flair, and it's full of heritage and a lot to learn. And when you travel from city to city in the Middle East, you realize that it's so much different than the world. You cannot compare it to any other part of the world. I think in Dubai, a lot of people are attracted to like the new part of Dubai. But I believe that this part of Dubai, which is the old part of Dubai, is very, very cool because there's a lot of nice spots around here that basically a lot of people don't know about, like the hidden gems. You just have to go out and find them. Yeah, so one of the bucket lists is I haven't been to Iraq, so I always want to go to Iraq. They said it's beautiful. And I also want to go to Syria. I haven't been as well. Every other city in the Middle East I have been to. So one of my favorite words in Emirati dialect is chab. Chab means to shut up. So one of the things that we have in Dubai is basically the ghitra na'gal, or the hamdaniya, which is a scarf that we wear on our head. So there's a formal way, then there's like a trendy way. The formal way is called ghitra na'gal, and then the trendy way is called the hamdaniya. And each part of the Emirates is wrapped in a different way. So it's so cool to understand, because when another Emirati sees another Emirati, they know where he's from based on the way he wrapped his hamdaniya, which is a headscarf. So basically, I have this thing in my family where we always like to have fun and joke, right? So every time we see someone and we want to, like, you know, just to break ice, just a random person, and we just like start talking to them. And normally, like, we would say like, oh, you're this person or that person. So I always do that, and it was okay before because they didn't recognize me. But now whenever I do silly things in public, or like I try to joke with someone or just like do a prank, you're like, wait, I know you, you're Ebraheem. And it's just like, I need to change. Now I can't do that anymore. The only celebrity that I actually care about in the whole world is Angelina Jolie, because I love her humanitarian cause. So it will be Angelina Jolie because she has a heart of gold, and I will take her on a tour in the Middle East of the places that I love. So some of the best street food you'll find in the Middle East is at Global Village. So you have so much offering. One of my favorites is actually not Middle Eastern, it's actually Thai. So I love Thai mussels from the Global Village Thai floating market because it's just zesty and they just make it really spicy like nowhere else. So a lot of times people come to the Middle East, they don't understand that Arabs and particularly Muslims like to socialize separately. So meaning that and you go into someone's house, you have a majlis, which is like a majlis for men, majlis for women. It's very common here that men are together and women are also separate. The reason why is because you feel more comfortable to talk about things that you normally wouldn't talk about in front of women. So it's like, you know, guys have their space and women have their space. It's quite cool when it's separated and you don't feel that you have to calculate your words because you're just with guys, and the same thing with women. So it's quite cool in the Middle East that doesn't happen much around the world. So one thing that the Middle East has is like, in Middle East we believe in evil eye. So the superstition is that like you wear this like necklace with the eye that will protect you. I don't believe it does, but people think they feel protected when they have the evil eye necklace on. If you loved the show, you definitely have to come visit Dubai for yourself because it's a whole nother world that you'll experience.